John C. again. It's still December 5th, 2020, Saturday. I had made some videos. I'll probably have to hide them somehow or not, I don't know. But basically, what I had said was a hell of a lot of things that would go against everything else that people believed in and tried to have hope in and faith in. Because during this time season, we're supposed to have that hope and faith. And we are so damn depressed and so damn angry at a lot of things and the people and ourselves. It's hard as hell to face that. Even when we're trying to point the finger at everybody else, we have to keep remembering. The fingers on your hand that keep curled up while one finger is pointing to someone. The other fingers somehow are pointing to you. In my case, to me. In my anger, in my frustration, my lack of faith. The holiday season has been stretched, torn apart, and practically littered with holes in it, as the season has been put through a damn war zone, ground up and turned into mincemeat. I look with the corner of my eye at a shirt with actually a red sweater. It says Disneyland on it. A red stocking on it with a mask on it, with ear on it, and black ears on it. Most ridiculous damn thing to see. In front of me, I've got Christmas lights going on, halfway across the room, but still, part of it's still halfway incomplete. A partial representative of how this lack of faith and trust and hope in a holiday is supposed to help us out, especially when everything else is becoming more and more insurmountable. Done by people's choices in an ongoing avalanche that seems to be taking everything we hold dear, everything that we knew, everything that we believed in, everything that made us us, and turned us into a damn laughing stock or worse. Folly of our own stupidity. Even I have to admit, even my own damn anger, my own damn frustration and rage, my own conflict with the people who are being affected by this bug, willingly and unwillingly, the ones who are participating in this wholesale slaughter. It's like trying to find something or someone held accountable so you can hold them somehow, shake them to death and saying, this is what you've done to our holiday season, to what was so important to us, to what we hold dear, our faith, our trust, our wish, our prayers, everything that we held so damn tightly, being routed out, destroyed one by one. And the only thing we can do is growl and snap and snarl at each other. There are a lot of external and internal forces. I'm not going to... It's too damn easy to find targets. Because in the blind rage, even I experience. It doesn't matter if somebody is trying to tell us that things are going to be okay one way or another. You just have to have faith as small as a mustard seed. And the thing of it is, a mustard seed is going to get us way ground up one way or another into something else that's totally unrecognizable, because the thing we're worrying about right now is what's killing us. Somebody had once said online that homelessness and emptiness and bankruptcy is a state of mind. And I had to counter that, no, it's a state of reality. And both sides are right. Both sides are right in the situation. We are trying like hell to find something positive, and yet that's being taken away from us piece by piece by piece, and all we feel is the helplessness, the rage, and the frustration, and trying to find targets to show our discontent. I know a lot of these words are probably understated at this point over here, and mildly put. There's a lot of strong emotions in a lot of it. I'm not trying to sound like a damn emotional or unemotional Vulcan at this point over here, but what I am saying is I also am susceptible to all of this. I see the numbers. I see the people complaining about how things are becoming worse and worse, how the politicians are trying to struggle like crazy to protect the public and to make sure that the hospitals are not going to get overrun. The thing of the matter is, they're going to get overrun regardless, one way or another. And there's nothing we can do about it except try to improvise and adapt as much as we can. It's the only thing we can do for it. Because we are going to have dumbass people out there who are going to be pushing and pushing and pushing hard with their own stupidity and their own indifference and their own arrogance and ignorance. That we're going to have this. And the bitch of it is, we're going to have to live through it and survive through it. It's not a state of mind, it's a state of fact at this point. The miracle will be if we actually do live and survive through this damn thing. But what terrifies everybody is what we have been living under the old system and the old ways, and our old comfort zones are being destroyed left and right. And that we have to face the reality that we're going to have to start rebuilding all over again. A long, arduous, and scary road. But we're going to have to start rebuilding again. A lot of people say, no, we can't do that because financially we're ruined. Yes, I know. But somehow things are going to have to get rebuilt all over again. You know what's kind of a hard thing to see? Back in New York City, there was a historic church built in the late 1800s with a bell that rang out through a lot of events. The bell was reportedly possibly survived, but the church burned down. A church well over 100 years old. Timbers, bricks, glass, wood, plastic, fabric, a lot of things, a lot of physical things gone. For some reason unknown. They're gone. But what made the church a church is the people that kept using it and still part of a community and still believing in hope, in faith, in love, and in miracles. That's what makes the church. The church is the people, not the damn building. Because without the people, you ain't got anything. You just got an empty shell. However beautiful it may be, it's still an empty shell. People involved. It's the spirit of the people that is there. Why Christmas? for the why put up? Why do you decorate? Who put or stuff? Reason. And impulse and vowels somewhere. Something unseen, something unspoken, and yet keenly sensed and felt and thought of. The video that I actually made beforehand is a hell of a dichotomy from this one. It's an antithesis of this. Anathema. Polar opposite. So you're not quite sure which one to get. You're not quite sure which one to pick. Easier to put up the positive one. Harder one to put up the negative one, because then you have to put up the positive one to explain it away, or you put up the positive one but hide the negative one. I probably will pull up both. And you'll probably be taking into account that one is before, one is after time index that I put onto the video, or by the postings to see what's what. That's better on it. Is it destroying people left and right, and one people because else? Or are you going to be going for the video that says, despite it happening at this point over here, we're going to survive one another by force beyond ourselves. We're going to survive. We're going to rebuild again, and it's going to be taking a hell of a lot longer. We're losing all of our old stuff at this point over here because we're probably meant to do so. Everything that we lost, everything that we're losing, our friends, our ways of life, our business, our habits. We held challenged, and all of it may be tossed out, and we have to scratch all over again. But we have to have faith that things will work out one way or another. We have to have a belief in something greater than ourselves to install that faith into us. We have to have hope that the faith and belief will keep us going, and that hope will see us through. No matter if it is through the rotten or through the good, regardless of whatever it is, we have to have hope. As much as it hurts like a son of a bitch sometimes, we have to have it. We have to have it. I'm not saying switch to one religion or another. I'm saying believe. Have faith in something. Have hope in something. Somewhere down the line we'll discover love. In the meantime, we'll just stick with hope, faith, and belief. I ain't saying anything about trust just yet. Trust is usually earned. But at this point, we need all the positive stuff we can get. I have seen too many people have lost. I've heard too many people have lost. And I've experienced loss myself. Our hardest damn point is to rebuild all over again. And we have to do that.